Hi crafters, it's Simply Pam, and today's card is for my niece. She's really into boys and song music, and she also likes Justin Bieber. And so this card is I'm making to make it kind of like a Justin Bieber type card. So let's put this together. This is a regular A2 size card, and it's at 4 1/4 by 11 inches and folded at 5 1/2. This is Paper Tray Inks Enchanted Evening. They're white and scarlet jewel. So this will be on the inside where it looks like it'll be a frame, and then the part where I write on it. So still trying to think how I'm going to put this together. So I'm going to finish putting my character together, my little Justin, and pull him up here. So he's cut at 3 1/2 inches, but his sweatshirt, you're supposed to cut at the same size as your person to make it match perfectly, but he always wears really baggy clothes, and so I cut the sweatshirt out at 4.6 and the jeans out at 3.7. So it's actually not that much bigger for the jeans part, but so that's where that is. And then this is all cut from the Everyday Paper Dolls. And so is the hair and the microphone that I'm using. So I put the clothes on already, but I didn't want to put the face on until I stamped his face. And I'm using the Boy Mates Face assortment from Peachy Keen Stamps. And I'm going to be using this face right there. I think that's good. Okay, so let me see which one fits better. Oh, this size better. Okay. Okay. And I'm actually going to be using brown ink instead of the black ink this time, because I just think it would look better. So here's hoping. That really messed him up here. Okay, lay that off. And then let me just see what this looks like with this hair on. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I cut out the head separately. I don't know if anybody of you have ever seen this before. I'm sure you have. But you cut out the head, which is in the shift position, the same as the body. And I hide all the little cutouts so I can use the face stamp. And that way he actually has a bit, you can see kind of a chin on his, so it's not like, it doesn't go straight from neck to head. It kind of creates a chin on it. So I'm going to glue this down. Okay. Now this hair, I kept the paper because I wanted you to see it. It had the spiky part on the top as well, but since his hair is so flat and long, or at least it used to be, I just trimmed off the spiky parts, and so this is what it looks like. And so it looks a little bit more like his hair. And it's going to be hanging like that. Okay. I'm going to put glue on his head to hold down the hair, because I'm not sure how far everything goes down, so I don't want to mess it up. So then I have my Versamark, which is almost out of ink. I'm just going to outline the hair. And I'm going to put this on right here. And I glued all of his fingers, every part of his fingers, because I'm going to actually fold them over and look like he's holding the microphone. Like that. Okay. I'm using the Sweet Baby stamp set. You're probably guessing where I'm going with this. I'm going to put Baby, Baby, Baby O. And this actually has Baby here, and Baby O here. I think I'll use this one, just the same stamp set. That way the font is exactly the same too. So Baby, Baby, Baby O. Baby, Baby, Baby. Oh, okay. So that way down there, and I'll trim there. Okay, kind of know what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to emboss this with, I really like that cheetah cut-a-block folder that I used last week. I think it was last week. So I'm going to use that again on this. I think it's fun for a teenage girl. Okay. And I'm going to stamp first, just in case I mess up. I can redo it. I cut this out though, just so I kind of know where I'm going to have the ribbon at. This is going to be a little tricky because I have to use a lot of masking for this. Baby, baby, baby. So, okay. So, tape. And I'm going to leave the exclamation mark on the baby. Baby, baby, oh. So I'm just going to mask over the O portion of it. Okay, so there. Baby. And then I'm going to, wonder how much, baby, baby, oh, okay. And then just do that again. Okay, make sure you clean off your stamp after this. I learned this the hard way, because you're going to need to make sure that the baby part now does not stamp off. Okay. Dry it off a little bit. Make sure it's not, okay. So this time I'm going to be covering up baby and the exclamation mark, as well as the comma on O. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get this exactly or not. Yeah, looks like it. Kind of just put your fingernail in between to make sure the O will get stamped. Okay. And then peel this portion off. Now clean this part off. This is kind of a, like I said, it's a little bit of a process, but it's totally worth it in the end, because we're now going to use the exclamation mark. We're covering everything up but the exclamation mark to put on the O. So dry that off. Yay! It worked. These stamps are so great. You can just use them so many different ways. Okay. So, put this up. Bring this a bit lower than what I planned. Now what I'm going to do, because he's going to be right here, this is kind of like a lot of empty space. I'm going to round the corners just up here with my We Are Memory Keepers corner chopper, and I'm going to do the 1/2 inch. I need something else on here. Okay, let me put this down. Okay, I'm going to pop dot him up. Okay. This needs something else. Let's see. What do I have? Oh, that would have been pretty. Dang. Too bad I didn't think of that earlier. Alright, let's try this on for size. So I'm going to actually, I think I need it the other way. The back side. I'm rethinking I'm putting some silver there actually, now that I'm wonder if I could sneak it in. Let's see. Let's see if I can put some. Here, we're just gonna pill this up. I know. Gasp. Okay. I like. Okay, so for the inside, it's going to look like this. Having a frame and then the white part for my message. Okay, so that is it. Thanks so much for watching. Head on over to my blog at simply-pam.blogspot.com to see more projects as well as where I get my product. Thanks. Bye.